This is Ajoke, and that is TB Joshua standing there, and the woman holding Ajoke was the woman who trained her a little bit before TB Joshua's wife continued from there until Ajoke became an adult. Now this is how she paid him back.
I have been raised as TB Joshua's daughter.
I knew the child, Ajoke, right from birth.
She's his actual daughter, his biological daughter, with another woman outside of wedlock.
He didn't seem to like her very much. She was like kind of labeled the black sheep of the family.
I was in primary school. I was made to move to the disciples' room. I didn't volunteer to be a disciple. I was made to join.
My name is Bisola. I've acted as an enemy of God rather than a friend. I'm coming today as a prodigal daughter so that God will forgive me, and the man of God will forgive me, and the old church synagogue will forgive me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Pretty Boy. Update on this one, and still on TB Joshua's case. The reason why this case is actually surfacing every day is because of some people really love TB Joshua, and they are really digging out videos of proof to back up TB Joshua, like to vindicate him or to justify him. Lovers of TB Joshua actually dig out this video where TB Joshua has a lot to narrate about Ajoke, the said daughter of TB Joshua. Everyone was actually believing Ajoke what she said about TB Joshua, the whole allegations she spit out against TB Joshua. And the whole allegation was actually believed by some of the people worldwide. A lot of them actually believed what these disciples unveiled during the BBC documentary. So guys, in today's video, I will personally take you through how the prophet found Ajoke and decided to raise her like a daughter. But at the end of the day, Ajoke paid him by dragging him on BBC documentary. It is unfair, honestly. Ajoke actually said a lot of things against this prophet. But right now, I think some truth is unveiling. And this is the video where Ajoke was seen where her parents kept her and ran away. But the prophet TB Joshua saw her and picked her up, took good care of her, and even put her in one of the best university. I am actually doing this video not to defend anybody. I am not actually saying that the prophet is the best or he has done nothing wrong. No. I am actually trying to bring out the truth, because I'm beginning to see that something is fishy in this BBC documentary, honestly, because the whole people that actually came up on this BBC to unveil all these atrocities against prophet TB Joshua was actually the bad eggs among these disciples. Honestly, why didn't they bring out all the disciples to speak against this prophet TB Joshua? If everything they were doing is genuine, honestly, they should have brought out all the disciples to speak. So by then we'll know the truth. At least you see some that will defend him and some that we actually say something against him. But right now they fish out all those bad eggs among them. The Judas and the disciple are the ones unveiling all these things. Tell me how they're not going to say something bad against him. Tell me. And the reason why BBC stood by this documentary, I know there was something going on that we don't know. Something was wrong somewhere, and I think some prominent people actually stood by this thing to make sure they tarnish the image of this man of God. I know maybe something might have went wrong back in the days between him and some other people. Now that is no more, those people are trying to pay him back, but decided to tarnish the image. We don't know a lot of things that is going on underground. We don't really know. So not everything we judge, because this case now it's a thing of revenge. The way I'm seeing the whole thing right now is a thing of revenge, because if you take a good look at it, all the bad eggs in the church are the ones spilling out all these things. So what is your take on this? What is your take on this? Let me just shock you now. Ajoke was not invited to BBC to say the truth, but to revenge. And I will always say this: all the people who came out to say all these things against the prophet actually took that moment as an opportunity to pay him back. I would like you guys to watch this video where TB Joshua was seen narrating so many atrocities committed by Ajoke, and you need to hear what TB Joshua said. A lot of things, how Ajoke was expelled from school, how Ajoke was stealing money, how Ajoke did this, how Ajoke did that. A lot has been said by this prophet, and you need to listen to everything. And I'll play the other video where TB Joshua let go of Ajoke. TB Joshua actually disowned her, chased her away because she was actually trying to spoil that name Joshua.
In the British school, there's a letter there from the school which this girl stole money. I first withdraw her. They say they cannot return the money. I say, I overlook. I return her again. They say I should pay another money, $40,000 wasted. They say I should pay another money. I pay 30,000. Now I withdraw her again. I say, can you bring the letter? Let us see. Undertaking the same school. So after they wrote this letter to me, to them, because nobody ever know, they thought it's my biological child. I now show them the day we found her. This is a letter from the police, from the government. When she was a baby, I took her to the police station. That is how we changed the name and remove our name, so that it will not spoil a precious name. Joseph, what do you want to say? Because I still know you.
So I'm so surprised because many people here, they only saw Ajoke when she's already a big girl. For those of us who have been long here and saw her as a baby, and the love Daddy showed to this lady, no man will show such love to his biological child. So much. And Daddy has been trying a lot of scandal, a lot of bad reports from the school. Daddy will withdraw her from the school. Before a month or two, Daddy will send her back. They will send her home again. Daddy will send her back. I don't know. I'm surprised.
Know, I pay huge money, on $50,000. And at the time I withdraw her, I first withdraw her. They say they cannot return the money. I say, I overlook. I return her again. They say I should pay another money, $40,000 wasted. They say I should pay another money. I pay 30,000. Now I withdraw her again. I say, when you look at your background, you.
During the BBC documentary, I think BBC was hiding a lot of video that will actually vindicate or justify the prophet. Take a look at this Bisola video. BBC did not in any way show it to the audience. They never showed it to anyone. And even the Bisola who is seen here in this video talking, exposing the prophet, she felt she was exposing the prophet. She even went as far as to write a book against the prophet, but she never posted this video, and she never, let people know about this video. She never allowed the people to see this video so that they will use this video to judge her. She never did that. But all she was doing was to make sure she tarnished the image of the prophet. I'm actually saying the truth here. It is what I notice I'm saying right now, and it is the truth. I am not trying in any way to condemn anybody or trying to prove anybody wrong or prove anybody right. This is the truth, and this is what Bisola should have done long ago. She should have let people see this video. If at all she want to say the truth, this video should have come first before she said anything she want to say. But right now they were hiding this video. Now look at this video as surfaced, where Bisola was seen by herself saying things with her own mouth. She even said all the things that she did, and she even said that she didn't know how those things happened because there was a spirit affecting her. There was a spirit commanding her. That simply means that Bisola actually did this prophet wrong, honestly. And I think this is the reason why the prophet actually chased all of them away, because they were not doing things in line with God's words.
My name is Bisola. I've acted as an enemy of God rather than a friend. I'm coming today as a prodigal daughter, so that God will forgive me, and the man of God will forgive me, and the old church synagogue will forgive me and help me out of my human limitation. Instead of humility, I've been very proudful. I've been aggressive. I keep malice. I do all kinds of things that are not worthy of a Christian.
Sister, can you start all over again? We're very sorry, we have a little technical each here.
My name is Bisola. I've acted as an enemy of God rather than a friend. And today I am coming back as a prodigal daughter, so that God will forgive me, so that the man of God will forgive me, and the church synagogue will forgive me. Instead of humility, I've been very proudful. I've been aggressive. I've been rebellious. When I left the synagogue church, nobody asked me to leave. I'm asking God to forgive me.
What is the problem you have with your brain?
I always have a terrible headache, which is called migraine. And anytime it happens, I always misbehave. I don't care about what happens in my surroundings. I always behave irrationally. I don't care about what happens to me next.
Tell us what normally happens to you, the experiences you have when this migraine comes.
I always have terrible nightmares. So this nightmares always haunts me. I don't regard anybody. I just behave the way my spirit dictates to me. Anything my spirit says, I will just do it.
The TB Joshua I know, for 14 years I stay with him. It's different from the TB Joshua you know. You don't know him. If you're a member of synagogue, after service you go home. But we lived with him.